Hey, welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard from a haunted chick like me with really, really cute dogs. Today I'm doing yes, no, maybe so, sometimes why kind of free questions. If you'd like to get a more kind of fun reading, $5, 3 questions. You get about 10 minutes, 5+ cards with me, and you get a spirit clearing with the singing bowl. Which, by the way, where is it? Here it is. So I'm going to go ahead and put some things in the chat for anyone and everyone who might be new that comes by, anybody who maybe has already come by before that might need to be reminded. I'm pretty tired, Texas Taurus. Yeah. I'm pretty tired of it being slow. Hey, Lisa, how are you today? Welcome back to the Chammy. Any updates? Hey, Shaq, how are you today? Okay, what's your question, Lisa? Sure, Shaq, what's your question, babe? But go ahead and put your questions in the chat, and then hey, Ladybug, how are you today? I'm hanging in there. Thanks so much for asking, Ladybug. So I've been talking to 2 guys, one of them I thought I liked, but the other was surprising it. Really, wow. So glad you're doing good, Ladybug. That is good news. Are you getting like a paid reading, Lisa? Because that's more like a paid reading question, or did you want a free question? Do your coworkers like you, Shaq? Let's find out. Spirit, does Shakarala's coworkers like them? It's okay. It's all right, Lisa. I just wasn't sure. I wanted to be clear. Spirit, so do Shakarala's coworkers like them at Shakarala's new job? What does Shakarala need to know? Okay, so yes, they do like you at your new job. Knight of Pentacles. Shakira. Okay, so it doesn't, you might want to change it to actually look like Shakira, because where I come from, it's Shakirala. It's Shaqirala. So in English, it does not look like Shakira. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to murder your name or anything. I'm just trying to tell you that in perfect English, it does not say Shakira where I come from. It just looks like scribbles on the live to me. So what is your name? Is it Shakira? Do you want me to just call you Shakira, dear? Because I can. And then I won't have to keep calling you Shakarala. Okay, I dig it. But yes, your coworkers do like you. Is your partner actually sick today? Let me know if you rephrase your question, and I'll hold your spot for you, Lisa. Spirit, what does Ladybug need to know? Is their partner actually sick today? No, it's okay, babe. Sometimes people have different keyboards, different kinds of keyboards in different languages or whatever. So sometimes, these things look different. Spirit, okay, great, Lisa. I'll get to you next. Spirit, is Ladybug's partner actually sick today? Is Ladybug's partner actually sick today? Yes, Three of Pentacles. It might have even been self-induced. Overworking, overeating, maybe eating something not good for them, and they didn't realize it. So get with your partner. They might need some extra tender, caring love. Okay, great, babe. Let me just get Lisa's question real quick. Does Z see potential with Lisa? Like, does he see a potential relationship? Does this person see a potential relationship with Lisa? Yes. In the Hierophant, Lisa. So keep me updated. All right. We need to go further and know more. Let me know. So let's see. What are your questions, dear Ladybug? Hello.
Your clothes get down.
Oh, okay, great. Is the coffee not boiling yet?
No.
Oh, I want that coffee so bad. What are your questions? Let's see. Okay. Really? Really? You're barking? You're barking at a lady with a baby stroller? There isn't even another dog in that baby stroller. Ah! I'm so sorry. Y'all are crazy. Cookie? No, do not even think about it. That is a glass slide, and I do not need you to break it. So I'm so sorry.
What's wrong with you?
A woman walked by with a baby in a baby stroller. Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't a dog.
100% sure there was no dog in the stroller.
Okay.
Oh, Texas, I know. Like, but you know, my dogs are like so cute and sweet little angels, and they go outside. It's like, it's fall, it's so beautiful. And then, you know, they'll see a baby and think it's a goose. It's the Chihuahua. Spirit, what does Lisa need to know about this change in regards to why they keep saying 555? Spirit, Ladybug wants to know. What Ladybug wants to know, if they can ask, what kind of change the 555s that Ladybug are seeing is about. I'm just going to put this here. Okay, what is the 555 Ladybug is saying? What's it about, Spirit? What's it about? I feel like it's actually literally about taking the higher road with the thoughts and the feelings that you are having and that you're telling yourself in this Nine of Wands and this the High Road Oracle card. So I feel also that the Ten of Wands, not Nine of Wands. So the next card is the next right thing. So I feel like what Spirit is trying to tell you in these cards, the Ten of Wands, is seek out friends, help. Oh no, did I miss the ads inserted? I'm just going to continue. I apologize. So the High Road, the Ten of Wands, the next right thing. I feel like Spirit saying maybe consult friends, family, loved ones, close ones about what you feel the next right thing is for you. If you are feeling burdensome, or to take some burdensome issues off of your back. But more so, I feel like what 555 is really trying to tell you is that you need to be taking the higher road with the thoughts and the feelings that might be, burdensome to you, what you're communicating with yourself, because wands are about communication. So if you catch yourself having doubts about what you feel the next right thing is for you, just keep following that inner compass. Keep following that. Keep following that path to where it's like, oh, I see it's 555. Yeah, it's time to start differentiating, or start seeing the difference between my intrusive thoughts, which absolutely do not have a meaning unless I give them a meaning, compared to, always sucks every time I see 555. Such a trigger. It's like Spirit saying, look at this in an enlightening way. Because 555 is trying to tell you, hey, the next right thing is here. Yeah. 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 And the reason I say it's a thought process, and the reason you're saying it's a thought process is, you know that about yourself. So it's a thought process of what you're communicating with yourself consciously and subconsciously. Sometimes I'm like, I can't believe I just had that thought. I haven't been feeling that way at all. What the fuck? Let's correct that part of my French. What are your other questions, dear? Hey, Addison, it's so good to see you, babe. Ladybug, let me go make sure I'm not burning my coffee. I just need a couple seconds. Put the rest of your questions in the chat. I'll be right back. Love you.
1, 2, 3, 4. In 4 hours working around, right?
Right. I'm back, If. Hey, Cutie Pie. Cutie Pie, you asked this question the other day. If you'd like to get a paid reading to go a little bit more in depth about it, we can. And free readings are on hold right now unless you want to make a donation, and I can pop you in next after the paid reading. I'm in the middle of Cutie Pie. Am I still here? It's okay, Hong. It's okay. Just keep your questions in the chat. And when they resume after I'm finished with Ladybug's reading, okay, that's fine. We can do 2 or 3 later, and we can just resume the freeze now if Hong, you would like your question answered. And Cutie Pie, I'll go ahead and ask the same question again, but I'm going to ask it in a different way than the same question that you asked 24 hours ago. Okay, I know energy changes, so you're looking for an energy update on that. Is Cutie Pie even still here? This is a different coworker. Okay, thanks for reminding me. So, if you keep thinking that people are going to sabotage you, they're going to do it. Because what's going to happen is you're just sending them the signal, fuck you over. Pardon my French. You're just sending them the signal to just, with you. Stop sabotaging yourself. Spirit, is Haley trying to sabotage Cutie Pie? So it looks like not only is she sabotaging you, but you're sabotaging yourself too. So please stop. Please stop doing this to yourself. What can you do? Find out why they reported you. Go to HR. You'd like to know so that you can defend and protect your own integrity as a person. It's only common sense, darling. Seriously. Go report them. That's what I would do. And stop picking on yourself.
Should I upgrade it?
App update suggested. Yeah, we can just update it now.
All right, here I go. I'm gonna help.
It'll only take a moment. So, I don't know all what we could do to turn it around right now. I mean, I would need to extensively go in depth about it. So it's almost updated.
Okay.
When it updates, you can just open it back up and try to make the phone call you were trying to make. Okay.
Okay.
What's hard to prove? That you have integrity, class, that you can be self-validating and show that you have tact and finesse, that you care about your job. Yes, you must avoid her. And you must also avoid her in your thoughts and feelings. No, I understand. It's not hard to explain. I'm a very highly intelligent person. You don't have to explain it. I already know what's going on. Okay? So I would suggest go to HR and file your own complaint against these bullies. All right? And stop allowing them to rent space in your head. Okay? Because for, you've heard the saying, for every finger they have pointed at you, they've got 4 other ones pointing back at them. But the biggest help, the biggest thing that's going to get you through this is when you're not around them, and don't think about them. They come up, no rent space in your head. And if you feel triggered at work, tell somebody, okay? Because there's all kinds of forms of abuse. Yeah, Ladybug's been there. I've even been there. I've had my own boss tell me, oh, you can't use that profile picture because it looks like there's a vinyl record on your head. Yet, there's multiple people who used a profile picture with the same hat that they approved. There's people there with cold sores on their faces and meth face, and people who have their eyes crossed and their teeth crooked. Oh no, but every time I suggest a picture of myself to change it that's new, they always find a problem with it. Why? Because they're a bully. And they'll send me this long letter back about what's wrong with me. I just let them say it. I just let them tell me how it is, because there's nobody to go to on my side, and I know it's just some fan granny who doesn't care about my feelings and doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. And I'm pretty sure Trustpilot would love to see these emails from my boss someday, if or when I decide to leave. Did you hear me? 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 Yeah, Ladybug's right. In fact, I should put that sleazeball job on. I'm telling you, one day, I'm going to walk out of that place and go to a much better company that appreciates my musical talent and my genius brain for music and all things music. And going to be take this job and shove it cassette right in that boom box and walk out with it playing really loud. One fine day. Yeah, and I bet these people that you're having issues with are serious micromanagers. And they manifest through chaotic disorder. Yeah. Don't stick around the dumbasses, and don't stick up for them either. Keep calm and eat cheesecake. Oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. Just remember, turn your thoughts around when they start renting space in your head. Yeah, probably so she can extensively gaslight anyone and everyone professionally. But They'll see it in her before she will, and she might not get that far. Some people are so over motivated for power, they'll say and do anything. What's even worse is when you become friends with one and you don't even realize it until the sheer end, when they're there bullying you. And then you realize, wow, what the fuck? I've been there too. I'm sorry, was there anybody's free question that I missed? Please let me know, because I got really into talking to Cutie Pie and Ladybug. So I'm just going to cruise through the chat. You would like to know what was HR Lady's impression of your colleague's interview with her? What does Ladybug need to know about that, Spirit? What does Ladybug need to know about that, Spirit? Hermit card. Queen of Wands is the energy behind this hermit. So doesn't play well with others and is passionate about it. That's what I get the energy as. Like, doesn't play well with others. Like this, like they feel like this person really just needs to be at home with their plants and their cat. So maybe they'll work it out where that person goes remote and stays there, or vice versa. I don't know why I'm picking up on this. I think I just need to say something about it. So that's interesting. So her impression is definitely of we got to keep them separated. Because most likely, see, here's the Lover's card. They would much rather work, these people, HR and the people that you work for, they would much rather work things out than have to go and search for new people, new colleagues, more training. You know what I mean? Oh, you're welcome, Ladybug. You know, if they thought that they could, build some kind of foundation of trust between you guys, they would try. They would like to. I'm kind of feeling that message as well. But it just might not be possible because of poor communication on the other person's. This person has been like a hermit and passionate about it their whole life. So they get kind of into a social situation and their foot ends up in their mouth. You were told what, dear? No. They don't want to try to make you guys work it out. They feel like if they could make you guys work it out, they would. But they know that it's not something that's plausible. But at the same time, they do not want to have to go through the extensive, especially this time of the year, when they're It's holidays, we're going into a new year, a new season, a new yeah, she does. She does see it. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. What kind of Christmas emojis does this thing have? That's it. What about holidays? What? No presents? What planet are we on? Oh, there's a birthday cake. What? Okay, YouTube. Wow, 333 on the clock? That is super cute. So let's look up 333. I'm going to need to go and cover up my plants pretty soon here. I'm sorry you got depressed, honey. I got a little down today, too. I got to call my dad's cardiologist and see what the hell's going on with his echocardiogram. It looks good. It's just that I've got questions, you know, like they'll be like, everything looks fine. And then there'll be like something that just is probably fine, but you know, you don't know. So you got 10,000 questions about it because you've never seen it before. Okay, so 333 encourages to set plans into action and let your personal strength be the guide to trust yourself and put thought into your choices. Encountering angel number 333 may signify that you are on the cusp of a spiritual awakening, or that the spiritual realm is reaching out to you, trying to tell you, try to go as far as you can, go and let it become whatever it becomes. The number is connected with optimism, creativity, and intuition. I do. I really do. I think everybody can really benefit from having a parent or a sub-parent to be really good friends with. Yeah, and she still is, and she's still always here. In fact, this is the corner where she left us. That's why I sit here. Because this window here is where she would rest, and probably the last window she ever looked out of. And it was much like a day today, where it was sunny in the living room. But I knew I had to take her to the hospital because, you know, went to bed mom, woke up a zombie. Now she knew what the tiger was on the TV. She didn't know who I was. And I would try to play a song with her to kind of remind her who I was. Like, this had never happened before. And she'd just throw things at me. We even had a scary incident where the same day where she said she saw this ominous darkness up in the corner of the ceiling. So like, and what I mean by corner is like you see that corner up there? Only it was on the other side of this wall. And then, you know, doing the ghost hunting thing, I came across some stuff about how there are other people who experience that kind of darkness in the corners of haunted places. People who were alive and well. So what was she seeing? I don't know what she was seeing, but I had to definitely take her to the hospital, and she was fine. She was fine for a week. But she ended up losing her battle with sepsis. And I could no longer keep her on, tubal feeding, because that would have been cruel. Like, when somebody's in that kind of situation, it's cruel to keep them on the food, because it hurts. It actually hurts somebody who is not well and has to be on that kind of stuff. So they can't survive without it. So at that point, what do? You turn the machines off and go home. Yeah, it just happened out of nowhere. She just got sepsis. Like, she was actively fighting a infection too. And she was getting better. But it just all kind of turned for the worst. And I always just looked at it like, okay, so this has happened. At least I'm not alone and I have Dad, and I'll make the best of it. And he's had, let me count, how many surgeries has my dad had since my mom passed away? Five. My dad's had 5 surgeries since my mom passed away, with a total of 6 procedures in the last 15, 17 years, 20 years. And the last one being like a double surgery. Like usually it's like just go in and deal with one thing. The last time, a couple of days before Christmas last year, it was like multiple things. But he's doing so great. Hong, yeah, I'm still doing donations, babe. If you need a reading, let me know, Hong. I'll be here all night and day. Yeah, he is doing great. Amazingly fit and well, despite circumstances. And that's what's so great about manifesting. And, it also has a lot to do with somebody's, their outlook on things, and their outlook on their own health and mind and body and wellness. He's just like, okay, I got these health problems, whatever. I'm going to be fine. I eat right. I exercise well. I get enough rest. No point in worrying about it. It'll just make it worse. And he's right. He's so right. But yeah, and I think that he deals with his own neurodivergencies pretty well, because he was never told at a young age that he had any, or that he had a problem, or that he had an issue, or even a neurodivergency. So he's like, whatever. And even though he might not always get the jokes, it's fine. It's high functioning autism. It is what it is. But I've never ever seen it cripple him. I've never seen him use it as a crutch, or to be a victim, or to get any kind of attention or anything. He doesn't even realize he has it, and neither do other people. So what's the point? What's the point of giving a fudge? You know what I mean? Yeah, we all get down, but he's the kind of person that, like, it's only for the moment. Like, yeah, we're totally bummed out that his sister has, cancer, and has for like the last decade. She's been fighting it. She's about to go in a couple weeks to have something burned off of her stomach again. But you know what? He gets a little bit bummed out about it in the moment, but he goes right back into that reality that's comfortable for him. No point in worrying about it, because it could just make it worse. It'll just make it worse. And then everything works out just fine. It's really interesting how he manifests. That might be a good conversation to have with Dad, and get a little bit closer with him on that. My dad likes to fly in his dreams. And he also has talked about people that he's loved that have passed on, that he's seen, like his parents. He dreams a lot about being an owl, flying in the olive trees, or some kind of flying animal. I mean, he's always had these flying dreams his whole life, so who knows? Who knows? Who knows why? Yeah, it is cute. It is very cute. Let's look up the meaning of dreams when we fly. You know, and I always know he's having a flying dream, and I try to wake him up gently. Because, you know, we don't. We've got the hooting owl, the howling owl. So this is interesting. It may reflect a desire for freedom in your waking life or a sense of empowerment. Overcoming obstacles. Dreams of flying can signify your ability to overcome challenge and rise above difficult situation. And that's one thing he's always been really good at. It suggests you have the strength and resilience to conquer the barriers and achieve your goals. And that's always very much been him. So flying dreams, so even if flying event includes struggle, the overriding sensation of flying in dreams is usually an uplifting one. Flying dreams also seem to be unusual in that while they are common enough for many people to have had one at some stage in their lives, they don't happen frequently for most people because we don't naturally fly. Unless we're in a plane. Yeah, and that's just an intrusive thought. That's just a fear that's probably never going to happen. Are you still there, Living La Vida, Laura? I didn't see the ad thing come up, so I didn't skip it. So you still live in the same area as Carlos? I used to have a boyfriend from San Antonio. But we met organically. He just grew up there. He doesn't live there anymore. He lives in Manhattan now. I'm like, so you ever going back to San Antonio? He's like, nope. Oh gosh. Yeah, you gotta stay away from him. Don't let him rent space in your head. Hey, Kaya Knight, how are you today? I'm good. Thanks so much for asking. Yeah, the donation list is open. If you had any readings in the past, they might have gotten deleted. I don't know. YouTube's trying to figure out what's wrong with my channel. Um, So I'm so sorry, anybody who maybe sees this. But if anybody wants to go over their previous readings or get a new reading, maybe we can help each other remember. Usually I go back to those readings and I'll watch them so I can keep an idea of what's going on with everyone. But I've lost all the videos from today, well, from yesterday before the evening show with the spirit box and the REM pod, which was pretty crazy. Okay, this was crazy. It's off the hook. Hope we have more off the hook nights. We just had an Estes method last night. It would have been perfect. Sure. Yes, dear. What's your question, love? So it's $5. You get 3 simple questions, 5+ cards. You'll get 10 minutes with me and a spirit clearing from the singing bowl, which I've not done Ladybug's spirit clearing yet. She's not done her third question, but I'm sure she'll enjoy the one coming up. I always carry a deck with me wherever I go. Okay, sure. Let's go ahead and get to your reading. If PayPal and my bank cannot come to an agreement to keep PayPal hooked up to my bank account, I'm going to have to raise the readings $1 to cover the expenses that PayPal is ripping me off for, which is about 75 cents, 80 cents every time someone donates. If I could just get them to keep my bank account attached to my PayPal. After I called them today, I was like, why do you guys keep doing this to me? Because I'm like, here's an example. Say someone pays me $100 for a job, right? I'll walk away with 60, and PayPal takes all the rest because of fees. So they charge me a fee for you guys to pay me for a reading. Then they charge me another huge fee to transfer. It does add up. It absolutely adds up. And I'm like, no wonder I'm starving. So I've called the bank again and said, after 13 years, do you think you guys could stop disconnecting my account from my PayPal? So I'm trying to get that settled. I'm just so frustrated with it. It is such a scam. It is. It's a total scam. So that's why the general readings that start at $15 are now $15 instead of $10, because at the end of the day, I need to be able to cover the price of the money that PayPal is taking from me for transfers, because my bank is stupid. So let's hope the bank will work with me so I don't have to do that. Okay, I think the deck is clear. Spirit, what does Kai Knight need to know about Shav's feelings for Kai Knight? Ooh, Page of Cups and then proposals. All right, first thing you need to know right now is that this person really wants to make some kind of, they're having feelings of wanting to get together with you, really wanting bad to like do something fun with you. in this Knight of Cups and this Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a fun, creative, imaginative. I mean, just look at her dress. It's tulips, literally tulips, different color tulips, upside down, right side up, in blue, yellow, and pink. She also has a little fish in her glass. This person may be wanting to take you out on a date, go on a date, show you that they appreciate you. They definitely want to make some kind of proposal in regards to telling you about their feelings for you, maybe even. Spirit, what's the energy behind that Page of Cups? And so they seem to be pretty motivated about communicating this with you, but they're not so sure if you're feeling the same 100% in the Nine of Cups and the Tower. In regards to their next actions, I feel like their next actions are going to be to tell you a little bit more about what they've been feeling. Spirit, does this person, what is the next action? Is that next action going to be in regards to seeking them out to tell them? The Hermit is the energy behind this Three of Cups. Like, it's like they want to get you alone, but they also want to celebrate something with you, make a proposal, a celebration, talking to you more about their feelings. It's like you're the spark in the dark or something for them. It's like they feel they have something wise and interesting to learn from you that they might not learn from others in that Hermit card. Mm-hmm. Okay, it's buffering. All right. Okay, Spirit. So what would Shav tell Kainite if she could? What would Shav tell Kainite right now? If they could. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So they would love to tell you they would love to tell you that they're staying up at night thinking about how to talk to you. Really. They don't like this no communication thing. They don't like it either. So let's go over the cards real quick. All right. Feelings. They want to make some kind of proposal. They're trying to be creative about making some kind of proposal towards you. All right. They feeling love for you in this Nine of Cups. They're feeling something creative about this love. All right. They want to do something fun with you. They feel motivated by their feelings for you as well. But the energy now, behind this is that Hermit, remember? That spark in the dark. They feel like they have something to learn from you. Their feelings, they want to get together with you. They do feel motivated to get together with you, talk to you about how they're feeling. It does keep them up at night trying to find the words, but they are looking for the words. So let's split the deck just to get some advice for you. Okay, so you're going through this dimensional shift. We're getting ready to go into Mercury retrograde, literally, on the 13th. So it's time to get your feelings in order and get yourself in order to have that, have what you need in order to calm your nervous system and to be practicing that calming your nervous system during the next couple weeks. with this Mercury retrograde through Christmas, starting on the 13th. Yeah, not much is happening in the 3D in the moment because you're not really expecting it either. So what you're telling yourself, thinking about it, look, it doesn't even matter because it's already yours. But the feelings you're actually putting into it, the Two of Cups, is going to be more important than the desire itself because it's already yours. It's already yours. So what are you waiting for? Do not reach out unless it brings you joy to reach out and you don't care about the outcome. I'm so sorry about that alarm. So this person is not about to reach out right now, but they are looking for the words. It's keeping them up at night. Do I see them reaching out? Yes, but they're looking for the right words, the right time. This is all going to be about divine timing. If you sit around waiting for it, just be sitting around bored waiting for it. You've got to actually expect it now. If you're not already feeling like it's just going to happen, it might not happen naturally right away. But Spirit is saying the door is open to you. Anytime you're ready to change the way you think and feel about it. So it's been more than 10 minutes. That's another 3 questions that I just fully explained in the reading. Did it just skip or something or lag out or something and you missed some of the answers to that stuff? Or are you just asking the same questions in a different way? I don't really like it. So once again, their feelings for you are love. They want to make a proposal to you to communicate, but they're looking for the correct words. They're trying to find the words. It's if the card, the 10 of Wands was the other way, if it was upright, they would be like, can't find the words. But they're actually looking for the words now, and that's how they're feeling about you. That's their next action, is to want to communicate with you. So your first card, once again, was Page of Cups. Their feelings for you. Okay, that beautiful Knight of Cups. This is about proposing their love, creating their love, thinking about what they want to bring about with you. Okay, you had the Hermit card. That Hermit card is super important because it actually looks for them. It's like they're seeking for the knowledge and the wisdom and the light to come forward. They're very used to just being alone at home. Okay. I don't do wins. So, and if I were to tell you when anyways, it would do you no good because then you wouldn't be expecting it naturally. You'd be expecting it at a certain time that, and time means nothing unless you give it time, unless you give it a meaning. So once again, these 3 cards that we talked about, their next actions towards you and how do they feel, they celebrate this wanting to reach out to you thing. You just need to look for the words. They just need to find the right words. And most importantly, though, because they're worried that, they're motivated, but they're worried a little bit because they do feel like this fire and this thunderstruck thing for you, and they wonder if you do feel the same. So the most important cards here, all these little guys, this 10 of Swords, this 3 of Swords, this 3 of Cups, this 9 of Cups, they mean really nothing. They're just little small pieces on the chessboard. Even this 10 of Wands, It's reversed. The most important thing here is this tower, this message from this tower and this hermit card. They're really trying to figure out how to tell you that they're feeling anything. They've been through a lot. Okay. Yeah. Very much a loner. Very much lonely person. And that's not your fault. That's their fault. They're just like a homebody. They're just like that. They're just like that. Nothing wrong with that. So I'm so sorry about the ads being interfering with you. But your oracle card is dimensional shift. There's a couple of numbers on this card, and I'm going to bring it closer so you can see it better. 052218. So I feel like you're going through this shift right now with all this. So just keep me updated. Processing it all slow, taking your time with it, letting it unfold naturally the way that you feel and think about it will help. I know you want it now, and you can have it right now. But it's all based on what are your resistances? What are you telling yourself? What, because they're going to pick it all up from you. Whether they know where it's coming from or not. I brought back the tarot readings with the the life mentoring coaching kind of rapid transformational stuff, because many people are getting the little readings and they are having a lot of wobbles. Whereas the more in-depth, personal kind of reading can really help you rapidly transform very quickly, because it goes more into it goes very in-depth, very, very much more in-depth than just the general $15, $20, and $25 readings. Now, I'm not saying that the $15, $20, $25 ones don't also help. They get you that roadmap to your heart's desire. But if any of you have been experiencing wobble after wobble after wobble, and you just see things not working out the way you want to, there could just be something that is blocking you that you don't even realize, and you need somebody to be able to talk to you to point it out, that maybe you can't yourself, or someone you might know personally, or even your therapist might not be able to help you with it. I think it's funny because my roommate and I get in conversations about manifesting all the time, but I've actually seen him manifest stuff within 5 minutes. But not too long ago, I was like, "Oh, you can manifest that. It'll take only 5 minutes." He's like, "No, I don't believe in 5 minutes like that. No way." I was like, "Okay, believe what you will. I've seen it happen." Thank you so much for your donation, Kai Knight. I really appreciate it. Keep me updated about your situation. Just remember that you are the operant power. Is this even going to work? No, that's not going to work. I just tried that to be funny. But just if you start to feel triggered, put it on the back burner. If you feel overjoyed just to say something and you don't care about the outcome, just do it. Do it because it feels right, and because you don't care about the outcome. You just care about the joy it brings you when you try to reach out to this person. Stop saying that you are in no contact. That's going to be your homework. Start experiencing what it's like to be in contact with them again in your mind, in your imaginal acts. Oh, okay. I'll be right back. I got to put the sweater on the dog. Hey, cutie pie.
That picture says that guy looks funny.
Yeah.
What's that? Acid? And then laugh?
Well, yeah, we just met for the first time. So in a picture of us together, and I cut it out because I thought it was so cool.
Oh, you cut yourself off?
Yeah, I cut myself out of it because
What?
I cut myself out of the picture and just. I'm back. Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate your donation. Thank you so much. I'll get the doggies some doggy treats. Oh, cool. That's such a good question. Yeah, let's get that question in for sure. Spirit, how does Ladybug's other coworkers feel about Ladybug generally? Oh, they like you a lot. This Magician and this Chariot. This is very good energy. This Magician and this Chariot card for sure. You okay? You know, with the Pentacle and the Wand and the Cup and the Sword on the table and the Wand in her hand, Spirit is showing a great deal of respect as well. They know that you care about your job as well. You care about the work environment in this Chariot card. Let me get some advice for you on the liminal space deck. Kneel before no one. You know, this is a lot like the High Priestess card, I feel. You know, advice staying on your pedestal. You've done a very good job. Be proud of yourself. Yeah, they like you for sure. And they like that that magical energy about you, that where, you know, you stand your ground and you stick up for yourself. Are you still feeling that pain, Dad? Or were you still feeling it when you took the dogs out? Is it like, yeah, is it still irritating you that?
Like, yeah?
Yeah.
No, because I took dogs outside.
Is it like an all the time
It
thing?
just comes and goes.
Comes and goes. For how long? Ever since the removal? Ever since he removed it? It's just always been that way?
Those most those days. Now it's better, but it's a little fun. Maybe I'm doing something.
I mean, like maybe are you using that resistant band? Are you overusing the resistant band maybe? Oh, you're welcome, Ladybug. Thank you. Huh?
The last thing? I think I used it yesterday or the day before. But no more than 20 times each arm, you know. Maybe I will do it. Check out my gun is still outside.
Well, I've got to go close up my plants. Make sure they're all covered. And go and start some dinner, and I'll be back in a little bit. Let's see. It's going to be the best time for me to come back. It's 5:20 now. All right, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to go make dinner, have dinner, and come back and see you guys in about an hour or so. I'll probably be here off and on all night. I've got a lot of videos to make up for. Go ahead and do the free collective message. Spirit, what do we need to know about the next few hours, this afternoon, this early evening? Eight of Pentacles. What else, Spirit? Interesting. So, Spirit says, stop picking on yourself. In this Judgment card, this High Priestess, and the Strength card, you know, you found the courage to say what you want, say what you need to say. Now it's time to claim that you've already received that which you've manifested and want to achieve. You've done it. You've gotten what you wanted. What could that be? Only you will know. It could come today, tomorrow. Eight of Cups, showing the energy. It has, all this has been manifested towards you because you are turning your back on what doesn't serve you in this Eight of Cups. A change is coming, a good change. Could be 8 hours, 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months from now up until then. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Arrivederci. Ciao.